We're doing three main things today. We're gonna pot up anything that's looking fairly healthy and get it into a bigger size pot before we transplant it out, hopefully end of September, early October. We're going to resow anything that's not looking great on the germination, and we're gonna start a whole mess of cottage flowers. My artichokes are looking ready to pot up. I'm being especially careful to get the planting depth correct. I want the soil from the seedling to be at the same level or slightly above the surrounding soil. This prevents the crown of the artichoke from rotting out. You know it's time to pot up when you have healthy white roots coming out of the bottom, at least one set of true leaves, and it holds together when it's tipped out. I'm making an effort to try and tuck all of the long roots underneath the seedling to help it establish faster. Most of my other seedlings I need to resow because I overwatered them when I went out of town and they are struggling and stunted. So I'm just going to start again. Done. Ooh, tags. I always forget. These seedlings are looking rough. The patented scriggle-scraggle technique to rough up the surface and resow. I do this for all of my brassicas like cabbage, collard greens, kohlrabi, cauliflower, broccoli. I'm hoping they grow quickly and that I can transplant them out by the end of the month. If not, I'll have to pick some up from a nursery. There are a ton of cold hardy flowers to start from seeds right now to get that cottage garden look next spring. I'm gonna replant some of this Russian status. I've got a little bit coming up here and they're looking pretty nice, but I definitely want more than one plant. So I'm just gonna scriggle scraggle. So I've got a few on the end here. I'm just gonna wipe them in. Nice. It will need protection from hard frost. Typically, I just put a bucket with a brick over it, and I had to cover them twice this last winter. They bloomed super well until we hit triple-digit heat. I'm growing them mainly because they dry so well and they're an excellent filler flower. And then we pray. The straw flowers are supposed to dry really well, so I like that idea. A little scriggle scraggle. I'm gonna make sure I keep some seeds to start in the spring too, because my current cottage garden or my future cottage garden, the state of my future cottage garden is currently terrible. So these will not be going there yet because I need to go through and do a controlled burn. Get rid of some of the really scary stuff. Right. We sowed some hollyhocks a few weeks ago and only one of them came up, so we're going again. But I also found out that they benefit from stratification. Stratification is just a process of basically freeze thaw that breaks open the outer shell of the seed so it can germinate. A lot of seeds, especially flower seeds, need this process so that they know that they've gone through, there's enough water and that they've gone through the cold period and it's warmed up enough that they can start again. So we're gonna cheat in just a little bit for a cottage garden. And what I'm gonna start with, these ones all need a little bit of stratification. So they're gonna need some cold. I'm gonna show you how to do it in just one little Tupperware in your fridge. And the first step is to find all your seeds, and we need to write tags for every single one. Texas bluebonnets. All right. So like hollyhocks, I'm gonna put the tag in the same little paper towel, and I'm gonna put some seeds. Take some seeds. That's more than I probably need, and that's a bunch of extra, like, I think it's called chaff. Okay. Now I'm not putting all the seeds in. I'm also going to just experiment planting some out in mid to late October, and we're going to see which one does better. Is it really necessary to go to all this trouble? I don't know. We're going to see if this works better or if just letting nature take its course works better. And then we really just repeat. Paper towel, seeds, label, close it up. I'm using about half a packet of the seeds on each one. I'm saving the other half of the seeds to plant out in mid-October to see if we can skip this step next year. It does need moisture, so we're going to, oh my gosh, give it just a little water. Okay, that's way too much water, which is as per my usual. This much water will make it rot because it's just sitting in water, so just carefully oh, that's nice. That little bit of breeze. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna let it keep draining until it no longer has a stream. This goes in the fridge for at least a week, and it can go up to 6 weeks according to some experts. I have no personal experience. We're gonna test it out and see. No. I just put the bachelor's buttons right over the top of the straw flowers I just planted. I'm sorry, bachelor's buttons.